Hi, I'm Maria Ingold. I'm at Connected Media IP at NAB 2018. I'm here with Pepijn Tijhuis, who is the Global Account Manager for Unified Streaming. So,
Correct.
welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you. And how are you finding NAB so far?
NAP is quite relaxed. It's not the first time, so you know what's coming at you, and it's good. We got lots of appointments, lots of people, interesting conversations. So I'm
Great.
couldn't be happier.
Well, tell me a little bit more about Unified Streaming. What do you do?
So Unified Streaming is we are a platform that helps people to get their content that they have from a broadcast point of view or from any other point of view, to get it on the web and make sure it's delivered to the right device at the right format with the right encryption security, and to make sure you get the optimum user experience in an efficient way.
So what's the most exciting news at NAB for you this year, and how are you part of that?
Ooh, so the most exciting, I haven't been that far away from the booth because it's been packed. But the things that we bring to NAB this year, I think one of the exciting things that was announced a little bit earlier by Apple is the move into iOS with HEVC, allowing 4K to Apple TV devices, for example.
Okay.
We were able to enable that on our Origin platform that a lot of our customers already use, making them with one tick, getting it on and getting it into the stream in the right format.
Oh, wow.
Which is quite significant.
Good.
Surprising from customers, which is good.
Good. So ad insertion is another key area. What other things around personalization are you also seeing?
It's a good question. If you look at the ad insertion, it's always the first topic that comes up when people talk about personalization. For me, I'm one of those wannabe millennials, so I don't care too much about ads. I care more about give me my stuff and I'll make sure, I'll pay for that. I want to. The example that we're having on the booth is just to show a highlight reel, but not highlights by an editor, but highlights by you. So if I watch a Formula One race, I want to select my own criteria why I think that's a good race. And I want to have that, and I want to see that right then, right there. And that's what we facilitate. Another, I think, good example is something called watermarking, which allows you to do personalization. Is the user benefiting from that? Yeah, I think so, because a lot of people might not know they're watching illegal content. Watermarking is helping them to kind of do the right thing. I always assume people are looking to do the right thing. So that thing, I think, is in both of those cases have been discussed for a while, but now we're actually doing them, which is good. Okay, great. I think.
So moving on into the future, say the next 3 years or something, what do you think is going to be happening in the HTTP streaming ecosystem?
I believe it's going to grow. That's a very easy one. 3 years is a long time, but looking at the stuff that we're doing right now with regards to personalization is going to break some of the basics of HTTP streaming, and we need to think very carefully about how we address that and how we make sure that it doesn't break the whole system. Obviously, we get 4K, which is even bigger than what we have today. Can we handle it? Yeah. Devices get quicker, the bandwidth gets bigger, but we still need to make sure we deliver it efficiently. I think that's going to be an interesting time, especially if you're looking at personalization, where a lot of the stuff that we're using today to kind of leverage the fact that we can cache stuff at the edge and all those things. So my idea is probably it's going to spread out. Where today is still very central, it will be kind of flattened out, and jobs will be done at different places.
Interesting, okay.
If that makes sense.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, dank u wel.
Oh, excellent. I'm pretty sure you've practiced that.
That one I have practiced before. So thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing what happens in the next 3 years with Unified Streaming at NAB.
Same here. Hope to see you next year.
Thank you.